Hi, morning. Hi, hi all.
Good morning,
Can we
sir.
start? Good morning.
Morning, sir.
I'm sharing my screen. Let me know it's visible for you. Yes, it is visible.
It's visible, sir.
Okay. Let me continue with the methods. Okay. Just test it. Okay. Now, it's already explained right in the yesterday. Letting ATM software. So today we move on some Java variables. Okay, go for some Java variables. So we have a different kinds of variables. The first one is static variables. Third one, non-static, or you can say local variables. Third one, static variable, non-static variable. Basically, we have two things. One is a static, or you can say just variables. We can say or instance variables. So static variables means what? A variable. Static variables means a variable declared with static modifier. Okay. Variable which is declared with the static. That variable is called static variable. Let me show you one example. Basically, we have two types of areas in your Java. So what are those? First one is static area. Another one is what? Non-static area. Basically, we have two types of areas. One is static area. Another one is non-static area. Okay. So static area basically static area means if I say here class area test. Say main method. How do we write main method? Click static void main of string args. Here writing some println also in the line of say this is what basically we are writing a Java program. But if I say here, if I declare here int x equal to 10. So I'm trying to be calling this x value. Say the output will get, save it, command line. Okay. Now see the testing. Clear the space. Now file this program Java C area test on Java. What it is saying, the non-static context is no, this one. The non-static variable x cannot be a reference from the static context. So this area what we are saying, static area. And this one is what? Non-static area. Because we have declared the main method as a static. So when I say static, and it is going to be completely understand the static data. Now, what this static basically, if I make here static, okay, if I make static here, and here I can access this X value. Let me compile. Oh, no, I want to save it. Still, I'm not saved. Saved it. Clear screen. Java C dot Java. Now it is working, right? So if you get the output also, it is main method not contains your test. Please that it right. What are we saying?
Bracket is not there, sir. It's after string.
Okay. Yeah, so we can do while this. And this bracket you can give here also, guys. This is also possible. Like this. Now, the thing is, you want to call the data from the static area to non-static area. So here, this complete area, if I declare the static, this area is considered as an static area, open to close. But if I am not writing this one, so I need to be called this instance data or non-static area to static area. Then I need to create an object. Then what I need to do? Create an object. Now let me show you. So I will make the static only. And here one more variable I'm declaring in y equal to 10. In this case, I need to create an object. So this how do we create object? This is a syntax for creating object. Class name, object name equal to new of class name with the instance. This is an object creation syntax. Now what is my class? Area test is equal to new of area test. We can call that non-static area to static context. Println and here trying to be printing the value of y. How do you call that y value? With the object reference, this object at dot dot y. Need to call this y. We can save here the screen Java C last name dot Java. Now we can call this y also. So from non-static area to, or you can say instance area. This is called instance variable. This is called instance variable. And this is called static variable. And if you are creating inside a method, let me create one more variable inside the method. This if you create in say equal to 200. This is called local variable. You can call the local variable like this. System dot out dot println. Directly you can call that value. We can save it by run this. So this j value is j is a local variable. What is a local variable? Local variables means this non-static area, or you can say local variable. These variables are declared inside the method or a flow. This is called local variable. Static variables means a variable declared, here I given, right? A variable declared with an static modifier. That variable is called a static variable. And class variable or instance variables means this one. The class variable or local variables, sorry, instance variable. The variable which is declared inside the class outside the main method and without static. Okay, that is called instance variable. Instance variable means a variable, a variable declared inside the class and outside the main method. That is called instance variable. Okay. Is it clear? What is a static variable? What is local variable? What is instance variable? Is it clear?
Hello, sir.
No? Yes.
Sir, which variable is executed for static or non-static?
Static here. Static. Always go for a static. Let me do one thing. So I'm creating one static block. I will show you practically. This is the static block, right? So here always static will be first executes. Dot println. And here I'm saying it is a static method. It is a static method. Now you can save it, try to compile and run this. So first, which one it will execute? This executes what? Static block, right?
Yes, sir.
Always it will execute first static members. Let's see, save it. You can compile and run this. Always static block will be first executes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
No. So one more example I will show you on static demo. You can say first. So static variables acting like the global variables. Let's say in I equal to 200. Here's this static I can declare. It's a static variable. Now this static variable can call inside a method as well as outside the method also. If I say public void creating object for this method display. So here we can call inside the main method. This is was inside the main. Inside the main I can access. Right. So this is what directly I am calling. This is what directly I'm going to be calling. Okay. You can call directly. And another is, so here also I can call system dot. I can copy this. Just inside the method. So if you want to call directly, these are the two ways you can call. By using object also I can call. By using object. So before calling the object, I need to create an object for this class, right? Let me save this. So here I'm creating an object for this. Just equal to new work. I'm creating an object. Then I can print ln. So here I'm calling with the object st dot I. Okay, object also I can call. Another way by using class name. Okay, by using class name also we can call. What do we call? System dot out dot println, and here I'm going to be calling by using class name. Is a class. Class is static dot test dot. I also can call. In all the ways I can call the static dot. Now you can save it. Try to execute. Java C class name dot Java. You can compile use Java and run this. In all the ways I can create the starting members. This is what directly I'm calling. I'm calling. This is what by using object I'm calling. Okay. And by this one is by using class name also I'm calling. By using class name. So using these things we can call the static member. Is it clear? The static member I can call inside the method directly. Also we can call by using object. Also we can call by using class name. Also we can call, and I can call within the method. Also I can call the static members. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me go to one more example. So method test execute. So let me create one method. Public void test. One test method. Just I'm printing. Print the line. Here I'm calling saying I in third body. Now I can create an object. First I will try without creating an object. I need to be calling. Let me save it and try to call this method. I can save, clear the screen, Java C, program name dot Java. Now what it is saying, non-static methods member of M1, but I need to call this method. Either what I have to do, either I can do static, then it is possible, but without static, I need to call the method. I have to do what I have to do. If I don't have a static, then what I have to do, I need to create an object, right? I need to create an object for this class. Okay, equal to new of. Later I can call empty dot which method? Test method I
First
need.
method one.
This is what by using object I can call the method. Is it clear? Let me save this. I can. Okay. So it is not mandatory you have to write here only. We can write above the method also. Let me show you. Here also you can write. But as per the standards, always we have to be go for below or upper. As you are convenient, you can do it. Let me say, yes, it will be executed. So there is nothing, always you have to write below only. You can write this method anywhere. But the thing is, you should be declared within the class outside the main method. This is the way. Okay. We clear this. Now, let me I have a two classes. Okay, class. I have one class demo, and this is my main test. In here, I have one more method. Click void one. I'm taking M1 is a method. Just I need to call this method. So what I have to do? Here I'm writing some statement system dot out of println. This I need to be call this. It is in the demo class method. Now, if I want to be made to call from one class to another class, right? So let me, what I have to do, I should be create the object for this demo class. Demo d equal to new of. Always the execution starts with main itself, right? So here I'm saying just directly I can call d dot m1 method. So this is what the relations. How do you call? Which class I need to be saved? The file name must be what? Main test. Keep in mind the main test should be the file name because the main method contains inside the main test. That's what I can save the file name as main test. Always keep in mind which class contains the main method. That class should be the file name. Okay, now we can save it. Try to compile Java C, not Java. Yes, it is compiled now. Java main test. It is working fine, right? So now, if you have more than classes, then you should go for. Always keep in mind the class should contains the main method. That should be the file name. Is it clear? Any doubt here? If in future you have to work on different classes, that's what I'm telling. Okay. No. Let me take a real-time example. So here I have a classes. Let's say I have a home. Okay. Now I have classes like what? Class, internet, explorer. Now you have a class like Firefox. Okay, these are all the different classes. Now this is our main class. This is our main class. Here I need to create which class object? I need to create these classes. Let's say here I'm writing one method. Click void. But in the so same method. Let me open, or you can say Chrome browser. Chrome browser. This the method. Here, this method is what? Internet Explorer browser, or you can say IE browser. Now, is in this Firefox browser. Okay, place of Firefox, you can sorry, place of IE, just I can mention Firefox browser. So I have a class, three classes are there. One is a main class. Okay. Now in this class, just I'm writing one statement. System dot out dot println here. Just I'm saying in home browser method. Or the same statement can run in IE browsers. Just I'm changing. It is a IE. Here also I can do. Just copy this method. Second, just I can say Firefox. So now we have a three different classes are there. One is a browser test. So here what I have to do, if I want to call this browser, just I have to create object, right? Chrome browser, Chrome is an object name equal to new of the same thing. I need to create an object for Internet Explorer. Then I should be say Internet Explorer IE equal to new of Internet Explorer browser. Next, I need to create Firefox. Just I can move for Firefox. So to new of, I have to create how many objects? Three objects. They're different classes. For the Chrome class, I can create Chrome is an object name. For the Internet Explorer, IE is a object. For the Firefox browser, Firefox is a object name. Now I can call Chrome dot. What I have to do? Chrome dot. This method I need to be called. Okay. This should be followed like this. Okay. Now, if you want to call Internet Explorer, then what I have to do? I need to go for IE dot which method? The Internet Explorer IE browser is a method. Now, if I go for Firefox, then I can call Firefox browser. This is mod. Okay. Firefox dot. And box dot. What is the name you have to call it? So let me save this with this class name. Save it. No. It will come Java C. Java. Now you can run this Java. All methods are executing or not. This is the way you should be doing. Okay. So always keep in mind this class, which class contains the main method, that should be the file name. And there you have to be do everything. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I write a public here, what happens? Save it, try to compile what it is saying. Class home is a public, should be declared in as a file name. So you cannot write the public for the different classes. The class must have a public, that should be the main method. Now let me compile. Yes, now you can run this. Working. This is how we are creating a different classes and executing with the main class. Is it clear, guys? I hope you are getting right.
Yes, sir.
Now, can we give the reference from one class to another class? Let me say I have two classes. Let me say two classes. One is a demo one, another one is what? Class demo. Or you can say test. Here I can say test one. Here I can have two different classes. Okay. Carefully. So we are making the relations between these different classes without using inheritance. Okay. So in this class, I have some variable in x equal to 10. And I have one method, public void m1 is a method. Okay, m1 is a method. Just I am given the message here void println. Okay. And here I'm saying in m1 method. In this test class, have one variable in y equal to 20, and I am writing one method public void empty. Okay. Now here I am saying system dot out dot println, and here I'm saying in method. So guys, look at carefully. So I have a two different classes, test one, test. Okay. So if I want to call this methods, right? Test method 7. Separately, how do we call these members? So I should create an object, right? Test one, t1 equal to new of test one. So I need to create an object for the different classes, right? Test t2 equal to new of test. Just I'm creating an object here. Later, you know how do you call these members, right? How do you call? If I want to call the x value and m1 method, how do you call this?
T1.m1.
System dot out dot println. Here I can call what? T1 dot x. Now T1 dot m1 method I can call separately. I can call it in the same way. If I want to call the T2 members means test class members, so I have to say system dot out dot println, and here I can say T2 dot y. I can say now T2 dot m2 method I can call. These are all the way you know already, right? Separately, you can call from one class to another class. Let me save this, and this class should be what? If you are writing the same in the same page with the different classes, then I can say save it. I can go to compile Java C.
T1 is missing, sir, in line number 7. 7 line. T1.
Okay. Thank you. Now compile. Now Java. So you are getting all this. But my point is, if I'm not creating this class inside the main method, can we create this class object inside the other class? Can I create here? Is it possible? In the test one, I'm trying in the test one, I need to call this test two object. So when we create, is it possible?
No, sir.
Let me save this. Try to compile. Well, yes, it is possible, but only it will call what? These methods. It will not call this test class methods. Yes or no? I need to be call it. How do I call? Can I pass? Can I pass this reference? Okay. This reference. Let me create this object. Let me create here. Now, if I want to be call this M1 method. Okay. So here, if I want to call this N1, can I give this reference to here? Is it possible? If I do something, what I have to do? First, I need to be create this object. Okay. And I need to pass this object to here. Does it work, guys? Is it possible?
Yes,
And
sir.
from here, I can call t2 dot m2 method. Is it possible? Is it called this method? When we type like this, that's what I'm doing. Just I created a method, I created an object. From this object, just I need to passing into the m1 of t2 class. Then I do t1 dot m1 of m2, because in the m2 class I'm given the reference here. Now save it, try to compile and run this. So it is possible or what?
Possible.
Sir, no. This is also possible. Now, another way, just I can remove this. Just I can remove this also. So now I don't want to create this test two. I need to create inside this T1. So can we create object? Can we create object in T1 class, test class object? Is it possible? Let me show you, clear the screen. Java C class name dot Java. Yes, it is possible. But how do I call these members? Y member and X member. If I run this method, just I can get only the test1 class members. I need to call these members also, X and M2 method. Then what I have to do? Can I call like this? System dot out dot println. Here I need to call which member? Y. Where is the Y? Inside the test1, there is a test2 object. Inside the test2, I have a Y value, right? First, I have to go for test1 object, right? What is the test1 object reference? T1. Can I say here T1 dot? Let's do which object I have to go? T2 dot T2 dot. Inside the T2, which member I'm calling? Y. Can I say here one? Can I call that variable? Is it possible? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now let me clear the screen. Java C file name dot Java. Now yes, it is possible. Now if I run this, yes, I can get the value. I should get. Then I'm getting T1. So here I'm getting the one method. I should get right.
Y2 is not coming, sir. 20.
Wait. First, I should go for T1. Test one is what? This one. Within the test, I have a T2. Should be saved, right? I'm not saved here. Look at the star is same thing. Now I can save it. Now compile. Yes, it is getting or not.
Yes, sir.
In the same way, if I want to call this M2 method, what I have to do? T1 dot, yes or no? T1 dot, T2 dot, M2 I can call. Is it possible or what?
Yes, sir.
This is also possible. Okay. Can we create a static object? Is it possible? Let me save and clear the screen. Try it. Now compile. Yes, it is possible. Then also you can call. Now, if it is a static object, okay. If it is a static object, how can I call this T2 method? Can I call like this, right? Say here, mm, system dot out dot println. Here I'm saying T2 object which class contains test class, right? So can I say test one dot T2 dot y? Can I call like this? Sir, no. T2 is what type of object? Static object, right? I can call the static member with the class name, right? Sir, no. Yes, we can call static members with the help of class name. Yes, this is also possible. Now, can I call the method test1 dot T2 dot M2? Can I call? Yes or no? Can I call this method
Yes.
T2 method? Now, let's say go to here, clear the screen, Java C, file name dot Java. Yes, I can call in T2 method. Look at here. Test1 is what? It's a class. T2 is what? Static object, right?
Yes, sir.
It is what type of object? With a different class,
Static
with a
object.
test class. M2 is what?
Method.
Method. In the same way, what is the system? System is a class, right? System is a class. Out is what type of object? Out is what type of object? Static object. In the first thing, second class only I told you. Out is a static object of a print stream class. So println is what? It's a method. It is matching, right? This statement and this statement. It is matching or sir, no.
Matching.
Test one is also class. T2 is a object. M2 is a method. In the same thing, system is a class. Out is an object. Println is what? Method. So out is a static of print stream class. That's what we are writing. System.out.println. I hope you understand why we are writing in a Java system.out.println because of T2 is a static object which is present in test class 1.
Yes,
And
sir.
this M2 method is belongs to T2. That is a test class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the way you should be doing. That's the reason always we have to write system.out.println. I hope you clear, right? Next we go for method overloading. Let's take one example. Take method overloading. So what exactly the method overloading? me say method overloading. Okay. Method over. What it means? Method name must be same. Method name must be same with a different arguments. Is called what? Method overloading. What do you mean by the method overloading? Method name must be same with different arguments. Is called what? Method overloading. So method overloading is one of the example of what? Or you can say method loading is one of the is to okay. Once using method overloading, we can achieve what? Polymorphism. Yes or no? By using method overloading, we can achieve polymorphism. Now, this is method overloading is also called method overloading. Method overloading is also called it's also called static, or you can say the another name of method overloading is compile time polymorphism. Okay, compile time polymorphism. Let me take syntax. What it is? Syntax for method overloading is let's say class test. In the class test, public void m1. Okay, this is one class. Public void m2. Different argument. Here I'm passing in AR. This is called method overloading. Method name must be same with a different argument is called what? Method overloading. Let me
Sir,
go to an
method.
example.
Hello.
M1,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
My M1
Sorry.
and M2 are different, sir. Yes.
Let me go to example. Take class test. Test. Test methods. Here I'm declaring method public void. So display. Just I'm saying display. You can say so. Example. Now, so here system dot out dot println. This is some method. Just I'm saying this is method. Now, method I need to write public void some. Here I'm passing argument a comma in. Now here system dot out dot println. Here I'm saying sum of a and b. This I'm saying a plus b here. Now one more method I am passing public void sum. So here I'm saying double d1 double d2. This is what type system dot out dot println, and it is of in sum a and b. Sum of, here I'm saying sum of double 19 b. This here we need to be at d1 plus d2. Here, this is the one of the method overloading. Here what the sum is a method name, the same name with different argument list. What we are saying, method overloading. Let me save. We create an object for this class. Copy em equal to new of. Now em dot sum next to em dot sum of. Here I'm adding 20 comma 20. Now em dot sum of, here I'm saying 30.10 comma 40.16. This is called what? Method overloading. This is called method overloading. Now we can copy, save it. Now go to command line. So is it clear, right? Method name must be same with different argument is called what? Method overloading. Now Java C loading.java. Now we can run this. Yes, this is what example of method overloading. The method name must be same with different argument list is called what? Method overloading. Okay. Now, can we overload the main method? Can we overload the main method? Okay.
No,
Main method.
no, sir.
Let me try. Main method overloading. Yes. Now, here I'm passing in. Here I'm passing. I'm passing double. Here I'm passing char. Okay. So lower for a docs. Now this is hello world for double arcs. Now hello world with the char arcs. Now if I save and run this, what will be the output? Yes. Is it compiled?
No, sir.
It says on Java. It should compile. What it is saying? Still I did not save the Java C and it. Java C. Yes, it is working fine. It should be possible. It must be possible. Now, if I run this program, what should be the output I am getting? Only I am getting string. Only I am getting string arguments because by default it is an string args only, right? It's the common. It's the string common. Always it will execute string argument, right? but I need to call these different argument also. Can I say here main of here first I can pass 10 main of here I can pass 20.20. Next one is main of cash. Here I am passing cash. So this is what the argument, right? Method for loading. I can save it. Need to compile. Get the screen. Compile. This. All are executing or not? So, method overloading is possible or what? Main method overloading is possible?
No,
Yes.
sir.
Oh,
Not like this. And you said in the previous one.
which one?
Without
Method
calling.
overloading is
Without calling, sir.
which one? This one now.
Without call. Not this. That one only, sir. Without calling. Last time it was not executed, right? Only a string args only executed.
Why? Because always it contains the signature in the JVM. Main method is this much only, right? My question
Okay.
is main method is possible to overload? Yes,
Yes,
it
sir.
should be
Possible.
overload.
Possible. Yes, boss.
It is possible, but the thing is only it will first time it will be execute only string argument. So main method it is possible to overload, and overloading always done within the class. Keep in mind, guys, overloading always done in within the class. Method overloading has to be done within the class, not outside the. Okay, within the class. So this is about what? Method overloading. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, just I can give one constructor. Okay. What do you mean by the constructor? How do you use a constructor? Let me go to here, take new Java. Constructor. What do you mean by the constructor? It is a special type of member method in Java. It is a special type of member method in Java. What is constructor? Class name and method name must be same. Then we can say it is a constructor. The class name and method name same must be same. Then we can say constructor. Next, constructor does not have any return type. Constructor does not have return type, even void also. Okay, we cannot use constructor as a it does not provide any return type, even void also. Okay, next to constructors are called during the object creation. Next, constructors are used to initialization. Constructors are used to initialization. Next, for constructors, we cannot call by object. Next, constructors always with new keyword. Okay, so these are the some points. Now, types of constructors. Let me give an example. Class test. Class test. And constructor is this. This is a constructor, guys. In mind, it is a what it is? It is a constructor. Constructor is why it is a constructor? The class name and the method name must be same. That is called constructor. Okay. Next, what are the types of constructor? We have two types. One is default or no arcs constructor. Another one is what? Parameterized constructor. So we have two types of constructor. One is a default constructor. Another one is a parameterized constructors. Next, constructor can be overloaded. Constructors can be over. We can say constructor overloading. Constructor overloading. Okay. What is mean by the constructor overloading? Constructor name must be same. Must be same. Constructor name must be same with different arguments. It is called constructor overload. You can call the constructor from one constructor to another constructor. That is called constructor chaining. Constructor. That is also possible. Calling one constructor to other constructor. That is called constructor chaining. These are the topics. Tomorrow I will show you. Okay. How do you use these things and how do we execute? Okay, guys. Just I can say. Tomorrow we can start with this one. Yes. Any queries?
Hello.
Awesome.
Okay. Any queries? Everything is fine, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you working? Practice. And guys, try to install the Eclipse in the Mars. The version is Mars. Or any Eclipse you can install. That is fine. From tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we will start on Eclipse. Okay.
Okay, sir. In that group, my number is not added, sir. I have messaged and I have called to that Basuraj.
My screen is visible now, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you try it with these two numbers?
Okay, sir.
Take down these two number and try.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Are you taking this number?
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
Just you can take down these numbers and message. Okay, they will be adding.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. Anything you want to discuss?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can we use Notepad instead of Edit Plus for writing
Sure,
program?
sure. Yes, yes, it is
Yes.
possible.
Okay.
Why, Naveen, actually, why I'm telling edit plus notepad, please make a hands-on. You know, if in the interview they will give you command prompt also, you are able to execute. That is the reason I'm telling.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. It is better to hands-on. So tomorrow we go for day after tomorrow, within 2 days, we start with the Eclipse. You know how to do that. I will tell you how to use a shortcut keys. We work on it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So shall we close the session?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.